You're watching Pyro Media Network.
Hey. Yeah, let's see how you do under pressure. Oh. Yeah, I've been wanting this forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Okay. Hey. Yeah. Ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early feeling rich like I'm Kesha. I get to the paper, boy. Extra, extra. Walk with me, you know that I got it. Come with me, let's take a trip to the islands. We up on the jet, we'll do more than just fly on it. Stand on that hill, you gon' die on it. Boom, boom. Baby, I'm not one of them, you should try on it. Miss me with all that, I'm on it and next. Whip this up, I send you back to your ex. But good luck with that, this is big as it gets. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give them a name to remember. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever. Yeah. Oh shoot, they don't let me shoot a whole clip. Firepower in this coalition. We just turned the field into a demolition. It was desolate, but I had premonition. I was training for war, every exhibition, every extra mission, every enemy listening.
Thank
Get
you
off
for
my
tuning in.
I got bad
If this is
intentions.
your
Make
first
it
time
right every
joining
wrong
us,
and
well,
I'm back with a
we
big
hope your
bang.
experience is fruitful. Please feel free to visit our website to find out how you can join our growing family. While we are loading your experience, please do us a quick favor and hit that like button from whichever platform you're watching or listening on. Also, share so others may enjoy as well. And we hope you would consider hitting that subscribe or follow button so you can check out more of our amazing content. Alright, let's start the show.
Some people are only interested in shine. They love the sparkle of a refined diamond, but will overlook that same diamond in its raw form every single time. Because a raw, unpolished diamond doesn't really sparkle. It's not perfectly shaped, it doesn't stand out, it doesn't fit in the average setting, and is often therefore mistaken as a piece of broken glass by those that were unworthy of its value in the first place. A diamond, even in its raw form, still carries all the properties of a diamond and is still extremely valuable, regardless of whether or not someone's able to recognize that value. And truth be told, all it would take to identify what could be the most valuable thing that ever crossed their path is knowing what a real diamond looks and feels like in every state, low on the ground or up on display, and then taking the time to really get to know what they have in their hand. But alas, some people just want the glimmer. And you may have all the characteristics of a pure grade A diamond, but let me tell you something, some people will never recognize the value in you because you don't look the part. You don't fit in the right setting. But to that I say, let them chase their sparkle. Most times they end up with the very piece of glass they thought they were tossing aside anyway. But as for you, you're too valuable to be placed into the hands that don't understand the pain, strength, and resilience it takes to recover a true diamond anyway. Boundary up. I hope this helps.
What is going on, kings, queens, and the entire spectrum in between? It is your boy Kwame. We are here, and some of us are queer. We are here with Pyro Power Hour Evening Edition. Thank you guys for tuning in. We got a lot to talk about today. It is going to be on and popping today. We got a lot on this docket. What is going on, everybody? What is up? Michaela, how you doing, Queen? Cupcake is in the building. What is up, Queen? What is going on, Dr. Holt? Yeah, she better preach. That was a word. That was a word from on high. She, I played her on yesterday for Pyro Power Hour, so I had to just do it again. Oh, you got a schmexy red today, Leroy? I do. I got on red. Y'all like some of y'all told me that red is my color, so you know, red and orange. You know, I'll be trying. What is going on, everybody? Thank you guys for coming on in. If you have not done so already, do me a quick favor and hit that like button, share, and subscribe. It does help the algorithm, and I do appreciate all that you guys do. Welcome, everybody, to Pyro Power Hour. We appreciate you. It is the evening edition, y'all. But before we get started, we want to go ahead and thank our mods. Shout out to all of our mods, our gladiators that be protecting the gates. We appreciate y'all for all that you do, holding down the gates, protecting the doors, waving the 4-4, doing what you guys do. Our best. Anywho, thank you guys so much. We got a quick couple of announcements, as you guys know. Just a quick couple of housekeeping announcements. If you have not done so already, feel free and please consider donating to this platform, Pyro Media Network. You can go ahead and send the cash app to Pyro Media, $ Pyro Media. And if you're feeling so inclined, you can bless me directly at Kwame C, as in Charlie 86. Kwame C 86. You can go ahead and hit me up there. Or make sure you guys are following Pyro Media on all social media platforms at Pyro Media Network, TikTok, Facebook, everywhere, Lade Dade. And if you have not done so already, make sure that you guys are following us on the hotspot. That's right, our Patreon, the gated community where the VIPs roam free. 18 and over, but only $5 a month. That's right, that's less than a cup of coffee a day. I have blessed you. You heard my voice. I did. Right? And also make sure you guys are checking out Pyro Cocktail Hour. Pyro Cocktail Hour this Thursday, every Thursday. My cash app is, yes, let them know your cash app, Dr. Hall. He's so stupid. Anywho, thank you guys for coming on in. Also, today, let me get my notes here. We have a quick couple of notes here. Today is, I was looking at the docket. That's why I don't have it up. I get for not being prepared. Yes, today is National Wait Staff Day. Yes, just for a minute. Think about all the people who serve you food and drinks. The barista that remembers just how you like your incredibly complicated coffee drink. The waiter at the sandwich spot who helps sort out all your large group orders. The bartender who serves your gin and tonic with a side of English distillery history. Now, put yourself in their hopefully very comfortable shoes. Yep, that's right. On May 21st, National Waitstaff Day, let's turn the tables and serve these special people a supersized helping of appreciation. Shout out to all of the waitstaff out there. Yes. Kayla is here, tread lightly. Say what? We voted here in Georgia today, so I'm watching these election results. Oh, I know that's right. Come on now. All right, y'all. So, as you guys know, Taurus season is over, and we have moved into the incredibly crazy season of Gemini. So, it's Gemini season now. Whew, that's right. Bipolar's everywhere. Shout out to all of the Geminis. Long as Herschel Walker ain't in the battle. That's what I'm saying, Cupcake. Just give them a good tip. I bet you would give him a good tip, huh, Dr. Holt? There she goes. All right, let's move on. Shout out to all of the Geminis. First up, we want to give a shout out to the one and only. Oh my God. Oh my Jesus. It's on the tip of my tongue. Oh my God. Why am I going blank? I'm going blank. Is it Rochelle Farrell? Thank you so much, Cupcake. Rochelle Farrell. Oh my God, this goddess. She is a vocal beast. I don't know why I went blank, but shout out to Rochelle Farrell. Happy birthday to you, Queen. Also, happy birthday goes to Mr. T. Shout out to him and his. He's still here doing the damn thing. All right, so shout out to him. Happy birthday to him. Also, happy birthday to the one and only, the legend himself, Ronald Isley. Okay, we love you, Ron. Okay, praise Jesus. You just saw him, didn't you, Cupcake? And last but not least, I don't know why this. I was just talking to my brother a while ago, and he was saying that we haven't really heard a lot about this particular person coming up. But the one and only, the legendary, the notorious B.I.G. We want to wish him a happy heavenly birthday to him, which is weird, and I think he's being overshadowed by what's going on with P. Diddy and everything, but which is a damn shame. But yeah, Ronald is 150. He's 150. Mr. T still in the land of the living. That's what I know, right? I'm gonna make a video eventually. Your best. All right, so that is it with the housekeeping announcements, y'all. We are done. We got a lot to talk about today. We're gonna be talking about what's been going on with the one and only Camron. Okay, Camron has been acting a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. All right. So we're going to go ahead and talk. And I have actually an unpopular opinion about what happened with him. We're also going to be talking about Victoria Monet. We got some news about what's going on with her and some of her cancellations for her show. We're going to also talk about listen, Simone Biles is ready to read you guys for filth. So we're going to have a conversation about that. And we're going to obviously get into the Diddy files because there's been some updates and some shockers that have happened on today that I want to give you guys some information on. And that one in the corner, Amber Rose, we're going to talk about her ass too. But let's get into it, y'all. We got a lot to talk about today, a lot going on. So let's go ahead and get the bowl rolling. All right, let's go ahead and get into this breaking news. All right, y'all. First up, the first thing that we got going on is Rudy Giuliani and 10 others pleaded not guilty in an Arizona court today, and charges of allegedly conspiring to overturn the 2020 presidential election results. The former New York mayor was also ordered to post a $10,000 bond after he ducked efforts by the state to serve him with a summons over the past week. Take a look.
Former New York Mayor Rudy Giuliani and 10 others who are inside a courtroom in Arizona today.
Giuliani was also ordered to post a $10,000 bond for allegedly attempting to dodge being served with a summons. Tia's here with that story. Tia?
Sylvia and Terrence, former Mayor Rudy Giuliani has pleaded not guilty today to 9 felony charges related to his alleged attempt to overturn the 2020 presidential election results in Arizona. Giuliani appeared before a judge remotely and was required to post a secured appearance bond of $10,000. He must now head to Arizona within the next 30 days for booking. This all comes after Giuliani was served notice of the indictment against him last Friday night, following weeks of failed attempts by authorities. Here's Giuliani's past take on this entire case.
It's not accidental that they've indicted all his lawyers. Never heard of that before in America. All the lawyers indicted. Now, whether you dislike or you like Donald Trump, let me give you a warning. Look at it comes for you.
Well, Giuliani's trial is set for October. Terrence and Sylvia?
Girl, they're not going to come for all y'all. They're just coming for the fools, okay? Remember you guys were pushing that this is a land of laws? This is what happens when you're in a land of laws. You have to abide by the law. And you can't be running and ducking from service notices, girl. Anyway, Rudy probably begging Jesus to load down the chariot so he can get out of it. I know that's right. Rudy, you said it's America. America! Anywho. We also have some frightening situation that went down in Singapore Airlines. What was it, on last night or today rather? One person has been unalived or passed away, and at least 71 others were injured on board of a Singapore Airlines plane that entered severe turbulence on a flight from London to Singapore. Take a look at this.
Breaking news, one person is dead and several others are hurt after severe turbulence on a flight heading to Singapore. The Singapore Airlines flight left London when it was diverted to Bangkok after encountering severe turbulence. The Boeing 777 landed in Bangkok, where emergency crews rushed in to help injured passengers amid stormy weather. That plane had more than 200 passengers and 18 crew members on board.
So this is some of the picture from what's going on inside or what happened inside. So this was actually a really scary situation. I actually talked to my brother and my sister-in-law, and they told me about a time where it was how it happened. It was very similar to what happened when they were coming back from what's up, big? I was just talking about you. He's a Singapore's version of Spirit, and I'm not talking to Holy Ghost. You're a mess. But he was my sister-in-law was telling me about how they were coming back from Florida, and then all of a sudden the plane just kind of dropped for like 4 seconds. Now, just count 4 seconds slow. That's a pretty scary situation, and for it to just come straight down like it's a damn Tower of Terror is not cool. But we thank God for covering and protection. Praise Jesus. And we thank God that it couldn't have been worse. That plane could have went down. So. And the person that passed away, he died from or was unalived or is no longer living anymore because of a heart condition. So I believe he had a heart attack, if I'm not mistaken. But that's what's going on. That is all the breaking news I got for today. Stay tuned tomorrow morning because there's always some shit going on up here in the Americas. So we'll keep you posted on that. All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and do a quick commercial break. So when we come back, I can give you the whole rundown of what's going on. We're going to take 2 commercial breaks because there's a lot going on in this docket. So I'm going to do a quick small one, and then we'll get into the quick drop right after these commercial breaks. Stay tuned. And on the way out, make sure you guys hit that like button and share. It does help the algorithm. I don't care if you share it to yourself. Just share it out. We'll see you on the other side.
Elevate your entertainment with Watch Vim. Discover the ultimate online streaming destination. Get an auto-renewing monthly subscription for unlimited content on all devices. Join us in supporting a Black-owned streaming platform that brings top-tier entertainment. Let the streaming excitement begin at Watch Vim, your seamless experience for endless entertainment. Stream online or download the Watch Vim app now.
Because self-care should be luxurious. Luxe Noir.
And we're black, y'all. Thank you guys so much for tuning on in. Hit that like button if you're just coming on in the room, and like, share, and subscribe. We appreciate you for all that you do. Let's get into this quick drop, y'all. We got a lot to talk about, y'all. It's time for the quick drop. Shall we? Where is it? There it is. All right, y'all. Let's get on into it. First up, we got this girl, Amber Rose. You know, I don't know what her problem is. We're gonna move quickly past this girl, but she posted a picture of her and Donald Trump and was talking about Trump 2024. Now I don't know what her problem is, and she's all about saying that she claims to be about women's rights. I don't understand how you equate that to women's rights. This is what she posted. Just dumb. I don't know if you're trying to be funny, girl, or if you're trying to be relevant. It's not cute. Okay, with your duck lips. So, like, I'm not understanding what's happening with you. What was the reason? But you know what? I really don't care, because you're not relevant, girl. Acorn head. Right, exactly. Let's move on, shall we? Because I'm done with her. All right. That's what she did. Apparently went viral. Moving on. The queen. The gorgeous Victoria Monet. Unfortunately, she's sending out and asking us for love and support and prayers while she's dealing with some health issues. She had to cancel some of her tour dates. This is what she posted. She said, "I am gutted to share that I will no longer be able to perform at Governor's Ball, NYC, Roots Picnic, Philadelphia, or Blavity, Nashville this June. I am so sorry. Candidly, I have been dealing with some ongoing health issues that have to be addressed right now, but I will be back out there soon. That's a promise. Please know it wasn't an easy call, but it's definitely for the best. All other shows are still moving forward as planned. See you soon." I mean, listen, girl, do what you got to do. I enjoy Victoria Monet. I think she's a very talented young lady, and I just, you know, I'm my mama. On my hood. We got you, girl. Do your thing. And get better soon so you can do your best and get out there. We love you, queen. So we're gonna send prayers and love out there to Victoria, and make sure that you're supporting her. Listen to her music. I like her. All right. This fool. So apparently this dude is like a former Boston Red Sox player. and he was caught in a sting operation. And did I get the? Yeah, he's a former Red Sox thing. What was his name? Just take a look at what's going on with it, because this is some BS. This is crazy. And he was in a sting operation with Jacksonville's sheriff's office, and they had caught him in a sting for underage or trying to meet up with a minor. You know, like that show, I forget what that guy's name was, that reporter. They would do shows and stings or whatever, where they would kind of like bait the sex offender to come in, and then they would get there, and then he would ask him questions, and then they would arrest him. So take a look. Oh wait, did I mute it? Hold on, y'all. Oh, I did. I apologize. Hold on. There we go.
What's on front?
So the guy's name is, let me pull it up because I want to get all the information on this, because this was disgusting. Here it is. So it's a former Boston Red Sox pitcher, Austin Maddox, was arrested in Florida. It's always Florida, okay? Was arrested in Florida as part of an underage sex sting operation, along with several others who attempted to solicit sex from minors in Florida. Authorities announced yesterday, Monday, that Maddox was among the 27 individuals in the multi-agency operation last month. The suspects included the former pitcher, are accused of soliciting sex over the internet from individuals who they believe to be children. Officials stated Maddox, 33, reportedly began communicating with an undercover age posing as an underage girl on April 28th. Despite being informed that the girl was only 14 years old, he expressed interest in engaging in sexual activity with her, the New York Post reported. That's disgusting. I hope they burn him. Right, just nasty. Right, To Catch a Predator. Thank you, guys. That was the name of the show. Yes. Yeah, that show is insane. But yeah, I hope he rots in jail. And he's a former Red Sox player, so bastard. All right. I hope he goes to jail so they can have fun with him. Simone Biles. Now listen, I love this queen, but she's sick and tired of y'all asses. All right, she's getting sick and tired of y'all because y'all got too much damn mouth. All right, she wants fans to come correct or don't come to her page at all. The decorated athlete is sharing another very clear message to bitter trolls who continue to disrespect her husband, Jonathan Owens. Now, I get it. Some people give it to him. Somebody, that's what I'm saying, right? I get it. You know, her husband has said some weird stuff before, but that's who she chose to be with. And if she don't got a problem with it, more power to you, girl. That's your man. You know, and you're gonna stand beside him. So apparently she posted on her stories. She said, "I'm going to quickly address this. The joke was never a joke. Y'all are blatantly being disrespectful to my relationship and my husband. So I'm gonna go ahead and say this one time, respectfully, F off. And if you keep commenting or tweeting at me, I'm going to block you. Simple as that. And no, I don't need to touch grass or whatever if the F y'all suggest." I don't know what that means. Everyone else that supports us, we love y'all so much. Now, her husband said also he retweeted it or reposted it on his stories and said, if y'all gonna support. If not, respectfully keep scrolling. Because being fake mad about people y'all don't know from a can of paint is weirdo behavior. Super weird. It really is. Right. Show some respect on the big guns. Right. Show some respect. Touch grass means go calm down. Oh, okay. Thanks, Cupcake. Is that like a Texas thing or a Southern thing? I don't know. Give them some vitamin B6. Right. Your butch blonde head. Woo! Y'all are a mess. Okay, let's go ahead and move on. But good for you, Simone. Stand up for your man. I like that. Listen, we don't have to like him, but you do. And if you like him, we love him. Some of us. All right, you handle your business. All right, I have a question for you. I was gonna save this for tomorrow, but question. My brother sent me this. It's super weird. How you gonna like just be so like mad at people you don't even know? You're weird. Anyway, I mean this mad. Anyway, question for the people, y'all. We have a question. So my brother sent me this. This man his name is Charles M. Blow. He's a New York Times columnist. He's an MSNBC political analyst, a lecturer, author of the Fire Shut Up in My Bones, and also the Devil You Know. And he's a New York Times best-selling author. You're so stupid, Doctor. So he posted something regarding Jasmine Crockett and Representative Jasmine Crockett and her illustrious read towards the Dementor that is Marjorie Taylor Greene. But I want you guys to listen to what he's saying, and then let's have a discussion about it. Take a look.
Marjorie Taylor Greene is an absolute bully, needed to be stood up to. Kudos to Jasmine Crockett for standing up to her. But I have 2 questions about the language that we used in doing so. The phrase, bad built butch body. First question, what is a bad built body? There are healthy bodies, there are unhealthy bodies. Other than that though, to call anybody's body bad built, is that not a form of body shaming? So let me know your answer to that. The second question is using butch as a pejorative. Speaking from the LGBTQ space, that can be very offensive. I want to know your opinion about those 2 things.
Now listen, I like Charles Blow, and yes, he is a gal. He's very proud, open gay man. Okay, black gay man. It's always an issue when we do something, when we respond. Nobody looks like the what is the cause. We always want to look at the effect, right? Nobody looks at the cause of why somebody is responding the way that they're responding. And they just think that, oh my God, it was so egregious, it's so bad, it was so horrible what you said. But you don't see why they said what they said. You don't see all of the BS that she's been doing, that Marjorie Taylor Greene has been trolling the girls forever in Congress. She started it. So Jasmine finished it. So don't come at me, like, I'm not mad at him. I'm not going to read him. Like, that's his opinion. But don't come at me because I responded a little harsher than you expected. Sorry about it, girl. Don't say what you did. Watch your mouth. Anyway, let me move on. I'm sorry. I hope that if you guys agree with him, that's your opinion. I don't want you to feel like you can't. But I just, and I'm gonna bring this up with Mona tomorrow to see what she thinks. Tired of Marjorie Taylor Greene's raggedy ass. What did Cupcake say? So, sir, she looks like a Ford 140. I'm a thick Cupcake. Shredder needed to be read. She did. She needed to be read. Sir, I respect the opinion, but that didn't really need to be said. That's what I'm saying. It just felt extra. I have 4 degrees, Charlene. You call her Charlene? Charlene, we don't have to be politically correct and philosophical on this one. Okay, girl? That's what I'm saying. Like everything doesn't have to be a conversation. Like, we don't have to have a sensitive conversation about it. I'm sorry. I just don't agree with you on this one, brother. I really don't. Love you, mean it. Great words. I love what you do. Love what you talk about. I don't agree with you on this one. So we're gonna just move on. Okay? Praise Jesus. All right, that was a question for people. Let's go ahead and get into let's get with Camron. So Camron. I've been waiting for this one. So Camron, he made a complete fool. He was like, oh damn fool in these CNN streets. Okay? A whole fool. Like, just a mess. Okay? So then, so he goes on CNN with Abby Phillips. I love Abby Phillips. I think she's a great up and coming reporter. Okay, and I think she has, she's on her way to being the next Joy Reid, in my opinion. Just push a little harder, sis. But I know you're new and you're over there on CNN and you have to watch what you say. I get it, boo. It's all right. But she had an interview with Cameron on yesterday. What's up, Keats? What's up, King? Take a look what he said, Cameron, child. Go talk to Kia. Hush. Right. Hush. Snap. Hush. Cameron. But y'all may not like my opinion on this because I think I have an unpopular opinion. But take a look at what happened. Let's look.
Thanks for being here. First, when you saw that video of Diddy, Cassie in that hotel, did you recognize that Sean Combs?
What I want to say, first of all, when I seen the video, everything in the video is egregious. I'm against. I don't support all the charges that's alleged against him. I don't support any of that trafficking, minors, domestic violence. I'm totally against it. So when I seen the video, yeah, I was kind of upset with it. Being that I know him, he's not necessarily a friend, but yeah, I was upset when I seen it. But
did you recognize him?
I just said.
Did you recognize that kind of anger at all from your experiences?
I don't know like that. What do you mean? Do I be recognized? Did I recognize him? I seen him. What do you mean my experiences? I seen him and I thought it was disgusting. I didn't do a zoom in to see if it was really him or nothing, but he admitted it was him. So yeah, it was him.
What did you think about the apology that he gave in that other video?
Ain't me for this. The apology ain't for me to decide, for Cassie. What I think about it don't matter. Ain't do nothing to me. Cassie need to ask Cassie if she accept the apology. I told you how I feel. I said what I said.
I want to play a conversation that you had on your podcast back in September with Mace. Mm-hmm. Listen.
Yeah.
When you had your record deal, why did you take me to Biggie Smalls and not Bad Boy?
Man, it's almost gonna bring me to tears to say this. I just, being that I saw you as such a good friend, I wanted to put you with somebody I knew with.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. A lot of people ask me that on Instagram, man. Don't have me just out here crying and shit, man. I don't want to get emotional in here, man.
Instantly, I knew Biggie would do right by you.
Can you tell us a little bit more about that? I mean, is there something known in the industry about how Diddy treated his artists?
So I'm going to get some cheeks after this horsepower joint. I'm just going off what Mace said. Mace took me to Biggie. I don't really know Puffers like Mace know Puff. So
I'm sorry. Wait a minute. We don't have to keep going. Y'all know he said that is wild. That dude is wild. Some people just like, this is Cameron. Like, I went to do some So I asked my brother this question because I didn't know what he meant by that. I didn't know because I thought he was drinking like a shot or something like that. So apparently he was supposed to go on to CNN to promote whatever he's doing. I think it's a book or whatever the hell he's got going on or whatever. But that shot that he took, that's a part of like, that's one of his brands. Like it's like a libido enhancer. And so what he said, he's like, I'm gonna go get some cheeks after this. He was talking about he's gonna go smash a girl after the show. So he was trying to show his brand, but nobody was talking about it because everything is being overshadowed by Diddy. I thought that was hilarious, number one. Number two, this is who he is. This is like, people, I saw Dr. Ho saying, watch your tone, don't raise your tone. Abby, that's how New Yorkers talk. Like, I did not see anything, like, I did not get, when I watched it, I did not get that he was frustrated with Abby or he was trying to disrespect Abby. I really don't think that. What I did know, he said a girl, allegedly. Everybody's not a gal. I do not think Cameron's a gal. I don't. Cameron's one of the few rappers and people out there that I do not think that he's a gal. Mace, maybe. But Cameron, I don't think Cameron's a gal. And I there's a reason for that. We'll talk offline, Dr. Hole. But here's why I feel. Hear me out. I feel like they were trying, and when I say they, I mean CNN was trying to play games with them and trying to set not only Cameron up for failure, but also Abby up for failure, because he's been on CNN, he's been on like other stuff before. Check this out.
If there is a serial killer living next door to you, though, and you know that person is, killing people, would you be a snitch if you called police and told them?
If I knew the serial killer was living next door to me,
yeah.
No, I wouldn't call and tell anybody on him, but I'll probably move. Like, I'm not gonna be around because I don't need to be living around serial killers, but I'm not gonna call and be like, put the signs up like, yo, the serial killer's in 4E.
It's not your responsibility.
Exactly.
Is there any situation where you think it's okay to talk to the police?
Yeah, definitely. Say hello, how you feel, everything all right, period.
Yo, this nigga's wild. He said, say hello, how you doing, how you feeling? But then he also was on Bill O'Reilly. Check this out.
Why you don't want to let him talk? You mad. Where'd you start? Current affair, right?
No, wrong.
Well,
you're looking
I got
at a
dirt on
man,
you, doggy.
Cameron,
I'm gonna get at you in a minute.
You go ahead. You get at
I'm gonna get at you.
So this is nothing new. Like, this is not something that is new for him. Like, so he's been doing this, which is why I felt like it was weird that they would sit there and like have a whole conversation with him. He's like, you mad? That's what I'm saying. Like, this is who he is. So why would they sit there and make it seem like Dr. O says, see, if that would have been me, I would have said, bitch, you would have. But another thing is that I felt like Abby was holding back a laugh. I really do. I felt like Abby was holding back a laugh because she, like, if you watch her, she was really trying to hold back a laugh. And I think that Abby should get an award, number one, for holding her composure. So he is like corn nut. He just gets crazy. That's how he's always been. So I don't know why CNN of all people chose him to come on to have a conversation about anything regarding Diddy. So I just felt like it was weird. But that's my personal opinion on it. I know some people may not agree with that. I don't think that he was being disrespectful to Abby. I don't think that at least that's from my vantage point. I did not see him being disrespectful to Abby. I felt like if he really wanted to be disrespectful, he could have gone in a little more than that. But yeah, I think he was annoyed. I think he was over it with CNN. And I just don't know why they would call him back. He's been on there with Anderson Cooper. Yeah, keep that NY, sir. Let me say in the South. Anywho, let's go ahead and move on to next week. So I wanted to talk about the clown of the week today. I chose the clown of the week to be y'all's favorite bishop Lamar Whitehead. Y'all know we reported on yesterday that it broke that he was remanded to prison. Okay, and so I'm giving him the clown of the week because who's a clown now? You were over there calling everybody else a clown. You were over there attacking all these vloggers and bloggers and everyone lottie-dottie and being a damn terrorist on the goddamn internet. And now look at you. You're the clown. So you get the clown of the week, buddy. All right? Don't drop the soap. And I heard that they don't have soap like the bar soap anymore. They have the little powder. Don't bend down too fast. All right? Be careful. And make sure you don't put any stuff on your lips because your lips look a little juicy. Okay? We don't want no greasy lips around. We don't know what's going to happen to you. Let's move on. All right, y'all. It's time to open up the Diddy files. We got a lot to talk about the Diddy files. But before we do, I'm going to take a quick commercial break because there's a lot. Oh, hold on. What you said? That's what they said, Cupcake. They said he is slinging that holy meat all over the jail. I'm sure. Girl. That's what I heard, but I don't want to find out because I just don't. I can't sleep that low. I have class, okay. There's plenty of people out there. He's not somebody I would want to deal with. But I want to crack open the Diddy files real quick. But before we do, let's take another quick commercial break. And when we come back, we're gonna get into it. Stay tuned. We'll see you on the other side.
Are you ready for enlightening conversations that transcend boundaries? Get ready for Conversations with Clergy, brought to you by the HIV Vaccine Trials Network. In partnership with the world's largest publicly funded international collaboration, the HVTN is dedicated to evaluating vaccines to prevent HIV and COVID-19. But their impact doesn't stop there. The HVTN is at the forefront of advancing vaccinology, social and behavioral sciences, statistics, immunology, and even contributing to the research on tuberculosis and COVID-19 vaccines. By supporting Conversations with Clergy, the HVTN not only brings you thought-provoking discussions, but also contributes to the global effort to combat infectious diseases. Tune in, stay informed, and be a part of the change. Conversations with Clergy, supported by the HVTN, empowering conversations, empowering lives. Join us in this journey of knowledge, understanding, and progress. Conversations with Clergy, proudly brought to you by the HIV Vaccine Trials Network, because together we can make a difference.
Know that you can now catch the electrifying sounds of Bulletin Flight Radio anywhere you go? Yes, you heard it right. Tune in to the high-flying beats and soaring melodies by downloading the TuneIn app on your mobile device. Just search for Bulletin Flight Radio and hit play. It's that easy. And if you have a smart device like Alexa or Google, just say, "Hey Google," or "Alexa, play Bulletin Flight Radio on TuneIn." Experience the rush of adrenaline wherever you are. Listen to Bulletin Flight Radio on TuneIn using your Alexa or Google devices. Soaring through the skies has never sounded this good. Don't miss out on the ultimate musical journey. Tune in now to Bulletin Flight Radio on TuneIn and let the music take you on an unforgettable ride. Get ready to elevate your listening experience. Brought to you by Bulletin Flight Radio.
And we're black, y'all. Thank you guys so much for tuning on. And if you're just tuning in, make sure you're hitting that like button, share, and subscribe. Shout out to all of our sponsors on today: Vim Media, Bulletin Flight Radio, Conversations with Clergy, everyone, la-da-da-da. Thank you so much for all that you do. We appreciate you. Make sure you guys also hit up that hotspot. That's right, the hotspot, patreon.com/Pyro Media. It's only $5 a month, and you can get exclusive content, especially tonight, which is well, I won't tell you. You have to be inside there. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into it. Oh, and also text Blaze, BLAZE, to 833-793-2423 to find out when we go live or when we upload new content. All right, y'all. It's time for the Diddy files, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into it. First up, y'all know that we've been going through a lot of stuff with this man, y'all. It's been a lot of revelations over the past couple of weeks. So ever since the video came out with Diddy attacking, and just, I mean, there's nothing else to say, just attacking Cassie, people have been slamming him for not issuing an apology to Cassie especially during his latest Instagram post. But according to a new report from TMZ, it was because the Mughal is not allowed to say Cassie's name publicly. which is really, really interesting to me. So check this out. So as we all know, Diddy and Cassie came to a settlement shortly after she filed a SA lawsuit against him in November of 2023. But sources familiar with the agreement revealed to the news outlet that it includes a strict non-disclosure agreement prohibiting them from publicly discussing each other. So the news publication also stated that Diddy's legal team reviewed his video apology before it was shared on social media because they needed to ensure it aligned with the terms of the NDA, which meant not mentioning Cassie by name, despite Diddy's desire to do so. Cassie's lawsuit settlement is just one part of the legal challenges Diddy is currently facing. In addition to resolving her case, he is also battling 3 other lawsuits that involve similar allegations, such as accusations of human and sex trafficking. According to the sources that spoke to TMZ, Diddy's legal team is cautious about him making any public statements while there are ongoing legal proceedings. They are concerned that his words could potentially be used against him in court during the pending litigation. Okay, so you have a good legal team because yeah, girl. After this, I don't know what's going on with you, okay? Now, what the problem is that after all this happened, after we saw this was after you posted this. So your legal team didn't have a problem with you posting subliminal messages and trying to make people think that Cassie was lying and that other people were lying. You didn't have a problem with them. They didn't have a problem with that. But they have a problem with you now addressing what we already saw. Okay, girl. All right. But that's not all that's going on. So after the video had went out, Cassie what is her name? Is it Maya? Let me pull her information. There we go. Misa Hilton. Or forgive me for mispronouncing her last name, but she says her heart goes out to Cassie following the release of Diddy's 2016 assault. She says, I know exactly what she feels. So this is the mother of Diddy's eldest son, Justin Combs. Misha, thank you so much, Cupcake. See, this is why y'all need a cupcake. At this point, let me know when he goes to jail. I mean, at this point, I don't think he's going to jail, sis. I really don't. You know, I asked my brother, the attorney. We'll talk after the show, Dr. Hall. Misha, thank you, sis. But yeah, so this is the mother of the eldest son, Justin Combs, and she says that her heart goes out to Cassie and hopes that Diddy gets help for the sake of all of his kids. So this is what she had posted. Let me go ahead and pull it up here. She says, I am heartbroken that Cassie must relive the horror of her abuse, and my heart goes out to her. I know exactly how she feels, and through my empathy, it has triggered my own trauma. These young people were raised by women that want the best for them. We put God and education first and have always been united in our mutual effort to support their dreams. 2 of the youngest do not have their mother here, and it has been our duty to support them. Their father needs help, and I am praying that he truly does the personal work and receives it. Dr. Holt says he paid the hotel off not to release the video. However, when that federal subpoena came, they had no choice. Honey, I still want to know who released it. But that's not all that he's going through. So after Misha said what she said, we also had Peloton, one of Diddy's sponsors, drop him. Okay? Peloton is saying there was somebody that posted and said, "Dear Peloton, your next purge needs to be all Diddy classes, signed Woman Everywhere." Well, they responded and they said, "Thank you for sharing your concerns. We take this issue very seriously and can confirm Peloton has paused the use of Sean Combs' music as well as removed the Bad Boy Entertainment Artist Series on our platform. This means our instructors are no longer using his music in any newly produced classes. Again, thank you for sharing your concerns and thank you for being a member of our Peloton community." So there's that. This is just a start. Not only did that happen, he's having a really rough day, y'all. Y'all send some kids to go. Can somebody check on Diddy? Somebody check on Diddy. Oh, y'all don't care? Okay, girl, because I don't care either. Let's go and move on. So apparently, what's going on? Y'all know the security guard. I think it's Roger Bland. Let me get his name. I want to make sure I get the name right. Roger Bonds, Diddy's former bodyguard, Roger Bonds, is speaking out about some of the things he allegedly witnessed while working for the mogul. Michaela says, I know he might not go to jail, but I think, and this is my opinion, he might end his. Oh, no. Get rid of that. Yeah. Let's get rid of that. We don't want to wish that. This is mental health awareness month. We don't want to wish that on them. And I know I'm not saying that you are, Michaela, but I pray that he doesn't go there, because if he really wants to atone for if he really gives a damn about any of the women that he's with, that he's done this with, and he really wants to atone, he really wants to make things better, he won't do that. He will face it like a man. He will do what he needs to do to get better. No. We don't want that. So this is what the bodyguard said, but I understand what you're saying, Michaela. I really do. I hear you. Don't feel bad. But here's check this out. This is what he said.
How many times did you personally witness him be violent towards women?
Around 4 or 5 times.
And was that all with Cassie, or was it Cassie and other women?
I seen him with Cassie, and I seen him with Kim Porter, his kid's mother.
Right, who's now sadly no longer with us. But what did you see him do?
I've seen him get physical. I've seen him get really physical, grab him up. It was one time that Cassie mentioned inside her lawsuit where she said she had to go over to the London hotel. I was the one that was checking on her every day at the London hotel. You know what I'm saying? So I know that to be true. I seen him get into some wrestling and punching matches. And sometimes I felt like, what are you mad at? What are you upset about? Because it's a deeper anger when you hitting and punching a woman in that type of manner.
So this is what's been going on over here with him, but there's more that he had to say. So take a look.
Manner, and it's okay. It's understood if you have a problem with one woman and you seek things, but when you have a problem with every woman that you're dealing with, then I think that problem is inside of you.
What did you see him do with Kim Porter?
I seen him inside the car, grab her up. I seen him smack her, And one thing about Kim is Kim got to the point where she fought back. Because she realized how powerful she was. It was one incident on Sunset Boulevard in front of the Beverly Hills Hotel where I just seen the car rocking back and forth. Of course he put everybody out the car, but I seen the car shaking. So I opened the door. I said, what are you doing? What are you doing? You see where we at and what are you doing? And Kim got out the car like nothing happened. And she fixed her hair and she told him, she said, I want to see you explain to the media that scratch.
So all of this is getting really nuts. So he's been coming out, and a lot of people have been really coming after him, saying, why didn't you do anything? Why didn't you say anything? You saw what was going on. And I hear that. I really do. But this is what he had to respond to, or what he's responding to all those that have been kind of giving him some backlash. Take a look.
Y'all could send all the messages y'all want. Y'all could send all the threats y'all want. Y'all could call me old. Y'all could call me whatever y'all want to call me. It don't bother me. As long as you don't run up on me, as long as you don't invade my space, we cool. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. I don't know y'all. Half of y'all, most of y'all puff don't know y'all just dick riding and standing up for a nigga who could beat up your mother, beat up your sister, beat up your daughter, beat up everything. Yeah. That's a lot of reasons why I'm doing this. You know what I'm saying? But don't say that I didn't speak up, and don't say I didn't come between them. Read the lawsuit before you come at me and say, yo, you did this, you did that, you didn't do this, do that. And all you washed up niggas, y'all could save it, man. This is for the woman's period. This ain't even for you niggas that's saying slick shit to me, because none of y'all niggas will say slick shit to me straight up and down. And if y'all niggas willing to meet your demise over a motherfucker you don't even know, then you know how to handle it.
Okay, despise. That's a new word. But listen, I hear what he's saying. I do think now I will say this now. Cassie has come out and said that he was one of the few people that did kind of protect her in some way, shape, or form. And so, that's cool. Dismise, honey. I'm gonna use that moving forward. Dismise, honey. Dismise. But there's just a lot. This whole situation is wild to me. This whole situation is wild. It's been crazy. It's been ongoing. But just when you thought it was, all said and done. Well, but before we get to that, with the security guard or with the bodyguard, people are like, well, why are you coming out now? You didn't do anything, whatever. Listen, if this was your job, I don't know. People can't, I could only tell you what I would do. You said hook it on phonics, stupid. I can only tell you what I would do. For me, I couldn't work for him. If I saw that, I could not work for him. But everybody doesn't have that type of situation. So I'm never going to judge somebody for making the choices that they make in terms of their work and how they're going to live their life. And, there's many factors that go into everybody's decision making, right? So, I just want us to give a little grace to him for that. At the end of the day, I don't want the focus to be taken off of the real criminal here, which, in my opinion, is Diddy. He's the one that's done all this allegedly to all of these women. And Sunny Hostin from The View brought up a really good point today that I didn't even I wasn't even aware, not that I wasn't aware of, but it didn't dawn on me, because we're thinking that we're seeing this woman, this beautiful woman right here. And we're like, oh, she's a woman. Yes, she's a woman. But when Diddy met her, she was 18 years old. So she barely lived life. Hell, she barely lived life now. But my point is that it's like when Diddy had her at 18, and if all of these allegations are true, he's been doing grooming and harm, really being sick to her since she was 18. On or about. Michaela says, as a former bodyguard myself, I didn't know you were a bodyguard, girl. Come be my bodyguard, sis. It does not matter what you get paid in some cases. If you see something out of line, your morals comes first. That's what I was trained. I know that's right. Listen, I'm not gonna knock the dude. I hear everybody's here for public discourse, and that's gonna be the conversation. All I'm saying is that we just don't need to take the focus off of this Brillo pad having ass woman beater, allegedly. So, with all of this said and done, everything's going crazy, but he's dealing with enemies to the north and enemies to the south, and we got enemies to the east and enemies to the west. Guess what? Today, we got another revelation. Oh boy, got another lawsuit, y'all. Another lawsuit. This was wild. Okay? Saw this today. Let me go ahead and pull it up. I want to make sure that we go up here. Pull it up here. There we go. Okay. So, let's see here. Diddy is getting sued by a model. Diddy hit with a 2003 SA lawsuit by a model that alleges she was drugged with a lace blunt and forced to perform oral sex with him. Says he told her to suck it. Forgive my there is alleged. We have eyes. For the platform, bro, I have to do it. So this is all alleged until Wait, what's going on? Breaking news, funny. Oh, nice. All right, now, come on now, breaking news. Come through. Yes. I'm trying to. Is it on CNN or anything else? You're in Georgia, so you got it. We heard it first. Oh, here we go. Prosecutor. Okay, prosecutor Fonnie Willis and Judge Scott McAfee, two key figures in Trump's Georgia election interference case, will win their elections in the state. CNN projects. That's awesome. Now you can try to get rid of all you want, girl, but it's not gonna happen. Like the girl won. I think this is gonna be news for Trump. I think this is gonna be a real interesting situation. So we'll see how it all unfolds. I'm very much interested to see how fine he's gonna do this. But that's good. I'm glad that this is going down the way it's going down. I was trying to I'm not opening your Chrome has let's see here. I got a text. Okay, all right. Shout out to Fonnie Willis. All right, Fonnie, do your thing, girl. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get back to the situation. So, where we at? Where's the I just lost it. Oh, there we go. Here we go. So, Crystal McKinney claims that back in 2003, she met. Let me move this over here so I can see it better. Back in 2003, she met Diddy at a men's fashion week event and was invited back to his studio. She said Diddy and his entourage drunk Hennessy and had blunts in rotation, but she felt strange after smoking it. McKinney says the blunt was laced with another drug. Feeling lightheaded, Crystal recalls Diddy making her follow him to the bathroom, where he then forced himself on her. Allegedly, and let me throw out a trigger warning, you guys. I apologize that I did do it sooner. So, allegedly shoving her head down to his crotch and saying, suck it. Though she refused, Crystal says he continued to force her head down, making her perform oral sex. As she started to walk away, she passed out and later realized she had been SA'd once she woke up in a taxi. McKinney says she was even blackballed from the modeling industry after the incident and attempted suicide due to severe depression in 2004. Crystal said she felt morally obligated to speak out after Cassie and others filed their lawsuits. She's seeking damages, but the amount is unspecified. So, now, of course, people are going in, in the comments. I'm so sick of this. I'm really so sick of it. I'm really, I was talking to my brother about this earlier, about how people just kind of like immediately go and just kind of Hollywood with this poor woman, and what I was allegedly told was that they use the white powder when they do rotations. That's what I was allegedly. Listen, Michaela, you need to go ahead and get Patreon. I'm gonna tell you why later. Hey, you need to get out, join our Patreon, because we'll talk later. Because what I have to say, I can't say it out on these streets. But yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised by this. I feel like this is like, something else that has happened, something else that, we have to look at when it comes to Diddy, something else that he's done. So like, I'm not surprised by any of this stuff. What I am surprised about is why people are constantly like trying to attack these other people who are coming out to say something and to speak their minds on this. This is not going to be the end. And I think there's going to be more that's going to be popping up. And I think that there's going to be more conversations that are going to be had when it comes to the Diddy files. I really do. I think this is we just need to keep adding in everything and just really seeing what's going to happen. I think this is just the beginning of something much bigger, in my humble opinion, because, we haven't even talked about the alleged men that have been, whispered about, So if people are coming out saying that this is what they believe, that this is what they have experienced with him, and this is rumors going around, like, oh yeah, we're not really surprised. What else is going to be coming out? Furthermore, something else that I want people to really think about is, where are all the male rappers? Where is all the male rappers? Yeah. Like the people who are in the industry, who are looking at this as one of the Mughals and one of the legends of hip hop. You don't think that this represents something bigger, like that you should want to have a conversation about with the people and let people know, like, hey, this is something that I don't subscribe to. This is something that is not right, that we should not be doing this to women. It's one thing when you got booties and hoes and drinking and shaking of the, that's one thing, right? But then we're seeing men completely degrade and beat the hell out of a woman. We saw it. There's no allegedly behind that. He admitted it. There's no allegedly behind that either. So, like, where's the outcry there? Where's the conversation there? Yeah, I know Scrappy said something, but Scrappy is like, and I'm not talking about like, and this is no shade to Lil Scrappy, but I'm not talking about lower level like or mid-level rappers. I'm talking about big rappers. Where are the conversations? Where are the leaders in rap? Where are the leaders in hip hop? Where are the leaders in the industry having conversations about him? It got real quiet. Where's DJ Khaled? Another one. Weren't you working with Diddy a while ago? Didn't you guys do a joint venture with Ciroc or something like that? Allegedly? Am I wrong? I don't know. I just think that we need to have a conversation, a deeper dive into all of this. This is wild. This is wild, y'all. This is wild. Well, that was the quick drop, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's show. Thank you guys so much for coming on through. We kept it cute. We kept the hiding because they don't want to be well. Listen, that's a conversation we need to have, you know. But all right, y'all. Well, I hope you guys had a wonderful time on tonight. I enjoyed myself with you guys. Thank you guys for all coming through. If you feel so, thank you so much, Big Brother. I appreciate you. If you feel so inclined, go ahead and make sure you hit that. If you want to support the platform, the $ Pyro Media, or you can hit me up on Kwame C86, all on Cash App. We love you guys. Thank you so much for coming on through. Don't forget that we're going to be here live for the morning show for Pyro Power Hour, and I'm going to be joined by my beautiful light-skinned sister from another Mr. Mona, and I'll see you guys on tomorrow. Until then, stay blessed. Where you going? You ain't got nothing else. You don't worry about what I'm doing, Dr. Ho. You all about business. Anywho, I'll see you guys on the next one. Stay blessed, stay stress-free, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Thank you for watching Pyro Media Network. For more information, please visit pyromedianetwork.com.